Hi everyone, it's Angela here, Stamping Beauty in Christchurch, New Zealand. It's 11 o'clock, said I'd go live at 11, so here I am. Just wait just a few minutes before I get started to see if anyone pops on. There's always the opportunity to watch it later when it's, because it'll be on my Facebook page. Oh yeah, someone's here, so that's good. I'm going to be making this card, which is part of the Stamping Society blog hop that we did on the 1st of the month. So hope everyone's having, well, it's Friday here in Christchurch. I don't know where you're from or what day it is, but yeah, it's looking forward to the weekend. Got bingo tomorrow, so got a bingo event in the local hall, so that's kind of exciting. So just wait a wee bit longer, just hang out here. There's a joining. Oh, hi Gay, nice to see you. There's a joining special at the moment. Actually, I was going to print it out so I could have it handy, but you get an extra $40 of, my husband's just going to work, an extra $40 of your kit, so that's, you pay less, so that's a really good deal. It's a great deal anyway, but it's an extra special at the moment, so if anyone's keen on joining, now's the time. So right, I might switch us over now and get started with the card. So I'll just and hopefully we're good to go and you can hear me. About the light, it's a bit yellow. Rearrange, thank you. Too bad. Open the blind. Yeah, good to go. So yeah, I'm going to make this. So this is, the background has been embossed with the shimmery paste. Actually, what I should have done is got a container to throw that in, but I've got some baby ones. Just need to get that off. So just hang fire. I will be back. I'll just go and get a tub of water. Right, I'm back. Got a tub of water. This, the embossing paste, if you don't get it off straight away, it sets like concrete. So I put all the measurements up. So if you're going to make it along with me, we're starting with the panel, and the panelled piece is 1 centimetre narrower than the actual card. So all around. So we're just going to pop that down. If you want to help it stick so it doesn't move, just a little bit of the Stampin' Seal, just enough to hold that in place. Puffing a little bit from running to the kitchen, and then just work out where you want your mat. Doesn't matter too much. And then embossing paste, so I keep it well sealed so that it won't dry up. And then there is a selection of palette knives in the pack when you get them. I quite like this one. You just want to, like, you don't, it does go a long way, so you don't need too much. That's probably a good rounded teaspoon. And then just hold that fairly firmly and scrape it over. Once you've got a bit of paste on there, it does tend to hold a little bit better. With this one, it's quite delicate, so you need to just be gentle with it. Just want to get a good, even spread. It's kind of, I don't know if you can hear that, it's sort of, it's got the glitter in it, makes sort of a crunchy sound. spread that. Make sure it gets in all the gaps. I think that's, I guess with it being white too, it doesn't matter too much, because you if you miss a little bit, it won't matter. And also part of it's going to be covered up with the sentiment. I'm just going to pull that off and then just pop that the mask straight away into the water, and just get a bit of that off. So it doesn't, tend not to put it back in the container. It does sort of dry a little bit, harden a bit more, quicker. Put that, oopsie, put that on there, and then the lid, make sure it's tight on, really screwed on tightly, and then just pop it. I've got a plastic bag that I pop it into. Oh, hi Dennis, nice to see you too. Thanks for coming along. I don't know if either of you are going to make along with me. And then what I tend to do while it's still, just twist it a little bit to get it off there, and then just run my fingers along the edge, just where the paste goes over the edge, to make a nice neat edge. And then I'm just going to set that aside to dry. Doesn't take too long. Sparkling fingers. And then I've just got my basic white card base. I'm just going to fold that in half. It's got all the instructions and sizes too. Not very organised this morning. Rush. Yeah. So the next thing, so that's nothing much more to do with that, is to stamp the sentiment. And I'm just bringing my bit of fine matting in. This stamp set is photopolymer, and I've got the Wishing You a Merry Christmas stamp, and that's from this frosted gingerbread stamp set. So I've got real red. I'm just going to stamp that in the center of the little bit of cardstock, and I'm going to die cut that, and that's just with this die from the it's from the Tasteful Labels die. I'm just going to bring in my shape. The reason I'm going to stamp the little, I don't know what those little wee things are, like little swirls, and stamp them afterwards so I know exactly where I want them to go. Just run that through. And pop that out, and then scrap of paper. I want to mess up my phone. So I've got these little stamps, and I'm just going to stamp those just off the corner here, down here. So just super quick and easy. And then I'm going to pop it back into this, and this is Chelsea, who's also on the Artisan Design team. This is one of her tips, which I love. So if you've got your take your pick tool, and you just want to put in the stylus, and I think the bigger end is easier to work with, and so just leaving the cardstock in the die, just run and follow along. It sort of guides you where the edge is. Follow around. sure you've got around the whole die. And then when you turn it over, I'm not sure, we can't see too well, but it does give a lovely little raised edge, so it just adds a little bit extra to that die cut. And then under here, I've got some of the little snowflakes. So I'll just die cut 2 or 3 of those. Probably can get away with just 2 because I think I've just cut the other ones down. So it's back in. Thanks, Janice. Yeah, it's a great tip. You wonder where, thinking about these great tips, how people come up with them. Just not really a tip, just a practical. I'm more about practicalities. Just take that off, and I'll need my pokey tool for the this out. What's the weather like where you two are? It's sunny here, but there's a cool wind. It's been like that for a few days, really. Bit of a shame, it spoils it and drops the temperature down. Just do one more. Get through. And I do this with more intricate dies. I quite often just take it back through again just to be sure. All the die cutting, so it's not too much. It's really is a just get rid of all those little bits. Simple card. I think make quite a nice wee Christmas card if you're making, having to make bulk card. Right. Got my 2 there, and actually I have to grab my. I think it's because everything I have is so handy. So overcast dinner, cold, odd shower, and overcast. Oh, you're still in lockdown, Kate. Oh, feel for you. Such a dragging on. I was a bit thought this time, well, last week when we had those cases here, I thought, oh, we were going to go be put in, but we managed to get away with that. Just keep our fingers crossed. I think when you craft though, there's always something to do, isn't there? Yeah, it does make it hard going. So I'm just going to add the seal onto the back of that, and then I'm just going to pop the snowflakes. So here I've just put a couple, so about there, and then up the top here. If you wanted to put any extras, if you did done say 3, you could put some extras, but that's probably it's okay. And then I'm going to add the ribbon, and I'll try the Seal Plus just for the ribbon, just being a bit thicker. And then I'm just going to zigzag that. So just going to pop that there. So this card was one that we did I did for the Stamping Society blog hop, and we've got our tutorial out at the moment. So we have 6 other cards that we got a tutorial for, all using our favourite bundles. And this is funny, isn't it? This probably wasn't one that I would particularly picked, but I ended up Once I started using it, just loved it. So it's going to work better that way. Where you start from, I think. And that is with this the Stampin' Seal Plus, you can lift it up and have a jig around if you don't quite like where you've put it. And then I'm going to bring in the my embossed piece, which may not quite be dry, but I should be able to get away with finishing it off and popping it on. So just glue on the back. You could, if you wanted, lift it up a bit, put some dimensionals on the back, or do what I do and pack it up with some extra cardstock. Yeah, they are pretty, Genesis snowflakes. I have never really done many cards with snowflakes, I guess because we have a warm, well, hopefully warm Christmas. But I think, you know, like with the Whimsy and Wonder, it's all the gorgeous pinks and mint macaron and things. You know, you put the snowflakes with those gorgeous fresh colours. Doesn't feel so wintry. So yeah, I am sort of leaning a wee bit more to those this Christmas. So I'm just going to add some dimensionals to the back of that. And just enough to give it a good lift without any sagging. And then just sort of line it up so it's straight, hopefully. About the same distance apart. Yeah, I think that looks okay. And then just going to add some of these little acrylic shapes, just a little red dots. Just work out roughly where I want them. So the tiny dot of glue. And then once again, get my pick tool and use the little. Oh, hi Marilyn. So you're watching me. Oh, Mags, nice. Hope you're having fun crafting today. So then I'm just going to pick out those little black dots. I'm surprised there are any left. I've been using these little red dots on everything. And then one and here. Yeah, so that's it. So really, yeah, that didn't take long to it. What the time on my computer it's come up on the screen. 20 past. So yeah, quite a quick, you know, just shows you. And if you had a lot, you know, everything ready to go, it wouldn't take too long. So thanks for watching along with me today. It's been nice having you here, and I don't know whether you've crafted with me, but if you have, pop them on the page. I'd love to see your cards. And yeah, there are a few things going on. My team last night, some exciting things happening at the moment with Stampin' Up. There's the joining special, and there's the new Eden's Garden product suite that's come out early. And what else? There was a few things, and we've got our on stage next weekend, so that's exciting for us as demonstrators, get together with other demonstrators, even though it is virtual. So yeah, that's all good. So have a nice day, everyone, and take care. And I really appreciate you watching. It's been great. Bye for now.